Hello, I'm Gillian McKeith for Weight Loss TV. We are still in the midst of analysing our food diaries, and that is why I'm in the bath, because I want to bring your attention to salt. And today I'm having a mineral salt bath. And I'll show you, I have Himalayan salts. If I can get this open, I can show you. And what I've done is I've placed about a teaspoon of Himalayan salt into my bath. This particular salt is packed with minerals and so relaxing and softening to the skin. What I want you to pay attention to is how much added salt is in your diet. I figure that if I'm sitting in a bath with my mineral salts, then you, with your food diaries, will have a cognitive association when it comes to the mention of the word salt, and it might trigger the information that I'm giving you today to take a good look at just how much added salt is in your diet and become more conscious and aware of what you're adding. Most salt that I'm concerned about is going to be coming from packaged foods, processed foods, takeaways. I'm not concerned about naturally occurring salt. Current government guidelines suggest that we should take in no more than 6 grams of salt a day, which is equivalent to about a teaspoon. So this is your homework this week. Have a good look at your food diary and see, are you consuming excess amounts of salt and where is it coming from? And look at the processed, packaged and takeaway foods that you might be consuming. And also in some unlikely places where it may not actually taste that salty, like breads, biscuits, cakes that are pre-prepared, they may also have excess amounts of salt. Are you one of those people that when you get a meal served in a restaurant, you immediately shake table salt all over the meal before you've even tasted the meal, which usually would already have been seasoned with salt? Are you one of those people? That's like my dad. My dad used to add table salt onto everything, whether or not it had been seasoned. It didn't matter, he didn't check. So if he went to a restaurant, he would just automatically add salt to the meal, which already had been seasoned with salt. Same if you went to someone's house for dinner, you just automatically add the salt. And what happens is the more salt you eat, the more salt you want, and you become, your palate becomes less sensitive to the salt, and you need more and more salt in order to taste the food. So in a way you have to condition your body to learn to accept less salt. Now, I'm not saying that you have to completely take salt out of your diet. I'm not saying that at all. And remember, there is naturally occurring salt too. But what you want to be aware of is excessive amounts of salt and where it might be coming from. And the places to look first are takeaways, packaged foods, processed foods. That's where you want to look. I have to apologize in advance that now when you go into a restaurant and you see the salt shaker on the table, that you all of a sudden will have an image of me in my mineral salt bath pop into your head. But the reason I'm doing this is I want to have an indelible, memorable, cognitive association with the amount of salt you might be intaking so that we can ward off excessive amounts of salt intake. Coming up in a future episode, I will show you exactly how to season your food without the need for excess salt. Now, let me get back to my lovely bath of mineral salts. Oh, divine. Okay, off you go then. You've got homework to do. Bye. See you next time.